between the walls. And the Bible said there was an angel standing at the end of the wall with a sword drawn. Didn't want him to go. But yet he wanted to go anyways. He had a point he had to get across. And he began to beat this donkey, this ass. Began to beat it. And the Bible said this ass turned around and looked at him, this donkey. Looked at the man sitting on him and said, ain't I been faithful to you ever since thy youth up? Ain't I packed thee on thy journey? See, God knows all things. This man didn't even see it. But even the animals know when the King of Glory is coming by. You better listen when God speaks a word. Better not put it off for tomorrow what you can do right now. Listen, what you do right now could accept your destiny tomorrow. It could change. I know everybody hollers we got a destiny that God's in control. Listen, God gave you the thing to be in control. He did. If God was in control, you think these men will be killing these little children? No. God gave you control. You hold the control of your destiny tomorrow. How many believe that? You hold it. Because of what you accept Him, that's what makes you be the one who holds the key to your destiny. Now, that's why I asked you. I bid you to harden not your heart when you heard the Lord's voice. Been a many a man. All through the Bible, you can go story after story. Listen, why it makes this so hard, and I'm going to hush. Because I know it's getting late and everybody's got to go to school and go to work. What makes this so hard? God sent a man down to Egypt land, Barry was singing about a minute ago, called Moses, to set his people free. And the Bible said why this man was up on Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights, and God took his own finger and he wrote the commandments of the Lord. Wrote them with his own finger. The Bible said the finger of God, the finger of fire, wrote the 10 commandments. And when he come back down off of the mountain, the men and the women, you know what they were doing? They were all having one big orgy. That's what they was doing. You read the scripture, what they was doing. They was worshiping what they done back in Egypt land. They forgot all about God. Because Moses wasn't there somebody to look at. They forgot about what God had done for them. And God got angry at them and wanted to kill them all. This is why I'm telling you it's very important. He said you was either for me or you against me. It ain't no in the middle. It ain't halfway in or straddling the fence, Cody. You either serving the Lord today or listen, you're standing up and you're making fun of it. You're putting him to an open shame. You're making a mockery out of it. You either for him red hot or you ice cold. It ain't no in the middle. We're not saying I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I love this a little bit and love that a little bit. No, you either love him or you hate him. When you stand in judgment day, you have to say, Lord, I love you. The thing you done for me, for saving my soul. Or you'll stand in judgment day by her, and he'll be an enemy against you. That's why I'm trying to tell you, is that you either for him tonight or you're standing against him tonight. Who's on the Lord's side? I want to know who's on the Lord's side. I want you to stand up. Who's on the Lord's side? See, when Moses come off of Mount Sinai, that was the exact thing he said there. He pulled his sword out. He got over to one side. He said, I want to know who's on the Lord's side. Who's against him or who's for him. And they begin to fight. And the Bible said that God opened straight out 3,000 of them right there. And a day or two later, opened the ground up and swallowed up 3,000 more. He said, you can't stand where the hand of God is at. You either have to get in or get out. Because that's the way that he wants you to be. He wants you to be for him. All for him with a whole heart. This God I'm talking about, he is a jealous God. Listen, every man and woman in here that's married, it ain't a man in here who would want his woman to give her heart to nobody else. Am I talking to myself or am I preaching to somebody? It ain't nobody in here wants a half of a heart of a woman or half of a heart of a man. They want it all or nothing. Can I get an amen? Listen, he wants it all or nothing. The Lord is the same way. He wants all of you or none of you at all. That's why I'm telling you. Listen, he said, I'll provoke you to jealousy. He'll provoke to other people for what he's done in your life. By the thing that you're done in the Lord, somebody else will see that. He'll provoke them to jealousy. Because the Lord fire. Because the Lord is, you know why it provoked them to jealousy? Because the Lord's been so good to you that everybody will look on you and say, that man's got to be blessed by God. How else could he be blessed by God unless God be for him? That's why I'm here to tell you, if the Lord be for you, who will stand against you? Who will lead to God's elect? It's God who justifies. It's God who glorifies. It's God who calls you. That's why I'm trying to tell you, we need to get excited over what the Lord has done in her life. You need to get excited. Because you can't be halfway in or halfway out. That's why when you look at these young girls here and these young men, they're red hot. You know why? They're seeking after his face. And these are finding them. That's why they're red hot Christians to the bone. He's a seeking their face. And when you seek after him, he said you shall find. When you ask, it shall be given. When you knock on that door will be open and you'll move up to the next level. That's why I'm trying to tell you, we have not because we ask not. If we ask it tonight, according to his riches and glory, he'll shake heaven and earth upside down. If you'll stand on what his word says, to give you exactly what you need to walk this walk. We ain't got no excuses.
Praise the Lord.
You say, well, I don't understand. You don't have to understand. Say, Lord, give me some more knowledge. Give me some more wisdom. Give me the understanding. You don't have to call the preacher. Just call up on that line. It's never busy, and he never will turn you away. You call on the one that knows the way, and you watch him do exactly what he's supposed to do. You say, I went too far to turn back now. Paul said, I was the chief of sinners. I was a chief because he persecuted the church. He talked about the preachers and the lay members. He done all these things. Yeah, but when God touched him, he turned him around. Because you know why? He saw the King of Glory in a bright light that shined on him and said, Saul, why persecute thou me? If you keep kicking in the bricks, it will not move. That's what the people don't understand. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
The Bible said that Paul was Saul, and the Lord struck him blind on the road to Damascus. Imagine this man had letters folded up in his back pocket, was going down to a place called Straight. Ain't that something? That God sent him down blind to the place he was going to serve a letter, but yet he had a change of mind on the road to Damascus, and the Lord struck him blind, and he had to be led down to the place called Straight and could not see nothing. But the best part is yet to come, and you can still see it working today. I still see it in these women and in these young men. I can still hear it in the preacher's voice. It's still yet here today. It ain't never went nowhere. It's still the same as yesterday, today, and forever. And when Saul got down into the place called Straight, the Lord spoke to Ananias. He said, you know the one Saul from Tarshish, the one who persecuted the church. He said, listen, I want you to go down and lay hands on him. And listen, Ananias began to talk to the Lord. He said, listen, ain't that the one that persecuted and beat and bribed and thrown in prison? He said, yeah. He said, but listen here. He said, he is a chosen vessel from on high. And the Lord spoke to Ananias, and he went down and laid his hands upon him, and the scales fell off. He could begin to see much clearer because the Holy Ghost was speaking to his heart. Listen, you better take heed. Paul said there's 2 tables set before you. You can't eat off of both of them. You have to eat off of one of them. Can't eat from both of them. Nobody ain't in a hurry, are they? I won't preach a story to you. Short story. It's a long story, but I'm going to make it short. And this is what's wrong with the people today. This is where we was. This is where we was. The Bible said that the Lord spoke a word unto Hosea and told him. Now listen what he told him. He said, I want you to go down and I want you to make your wife out of a whoredom. That's a woman that plays the role of a harlot. Think about this. Now this is a long story, but I'm going to jump through it real fast so you'll get to understand it. I wasn't going to preach it, but since it's laid on my heart, I want to tell you about it. And the Bible said the Lord spoke to this man, Hosea. He spoke to him and said, go down, you take your wife, her name is Gomer. He said, and she plays the role of a harlot. I want you to understand this. Listen real closely. And the Bible said that she went out and she played the role of a harlot. She put her earrings on, she docked up her face to look real good. And everywhere she went, men just fell at her feet. Now Hosea loved her. He married her knowing she was that way. The Lord told him to bear children from her. He buried 3 children from her. 2 sons and a girl. And she got so bad that the children went to her, Samantha, and began to tell her, said, listen, said, thou not even a mother unto me. Said, thou not even a husband unto thy husband. A wife to thy husband. And she got into a place, the Bible said, where no man would give unto her. Nothing to drink, nothing to eat, nothing to hang in her earrings, nothing to paint on her face. She come to a place where nobody would give unto her. And in that day and time, the Bible said she got twisted and turned around, and she got turned into a slave of what she was doing. In that day and time, a slave was worth 30 pieces of silver. The same thing they sold the Jesus for. Same thing. Think about this. But the Bible said this woman got beyond that. She wasn't even worth 30 pieces of silver. She was only worth 15, half the price. Half the price that a slave was worth. But yet, the Lord rose up in Hosea and began to talk to him. And he looked and he saw how much that his love was true for her. Representing, the Hosea's representing the King of Kings, Jesus Christ. And this whoring woman's representing all of us. And it cost 15 pieces of silver. That's the story that he wrote behind it. And one of the sons was judgment would fall, named Jezreel. It would be a place, he would avenge the blood. That was where David married one of his daughters on down through time. But listen, that's a different story. The thing I want to tell you is that Hosea, he didn't spare nothing about the 15 pieces of silver. Because you know why? He loved her beyond love. The Bible said it was beyond love. It was unconditional love. He still yet, and even by everybody saw her, that she was this thing, whoring out of other gods and other men. But yet Hosea loved her because of unconditional love. That's what God said that the people was unto Israel. My God, somebody ought to get happy. If you can't get this story, it's something wrong with you. Because that whoring woman was me and you. That's why Hosea love was unconditional. He's playing the part of God Almighty. He looked down the 15